Hi, this is Harold. And Harold, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. What were your initial complaints when you first came here to see us at Upper Cervical?
Initially I came because for a year prior to my arrival here I experienced intense itching on my arms. And when I had gone to a regular dermatological examination, I asked my dermatologist about it. He looked at the arms, which were scratched, and asked me what was going on, and he pronounced that I had Brachioradial Pruritus. And I said, that's a very interesting word, what's it mean? So he chuckled and he said, itchy arms. But it really means itchy extremities. And so I said, well, what's the cure? And he said, there is no known cure for the problem. The cause is believed to be cervical nerve compression, but no one really knows that. So I went through the exam and everything was normal, but when I left the office I started thinking about it, and I thought, well, if that is the cause, then perhaps I should look at chiropractic as a possible way to reduce compression. So.
And what did you try to alleviate some of the itching? Did you try anything before? I know you'd gone to a doctor. What other things had you tried prior?
I used moisturizers on the arms. First of all, there was no rash or anything like that. What I had was a raising of the hairs on my arms as though I were in a constant state of well, kind of a nervous thing like goosebumps. And you notice that because usually the arm hairs will lay down, but they were always up, so which is kind of strange. So I used creams on them. That would help a little bit, but didn't last. I tried steroid creams, same situation. I tried cold water on them and hot water, and both of those would work for 15 or 20 minutes. What else did I try? Basically, well, I also tried allergy pills, which helped, but nothing did anything to solve the problem, and it would return after, within a half an hour they'd be itchy again. And I'd absent-mindedly be scratching them, I'd look down and my arms would be bleeding.
Now, how did this situation affect your life, your personal life, work, if you were working at the time?
It really didn't. I'm retired. It wasn't so severe that it stopped me from doing anything. It was just that you go into an itching, scratching frenzy every once in a while, and it was just terribly annoying, and you're constantly itching. So it didn't affect anything else, really. I was still able to function. Okay.
Now, and how do you feel now? Explain what's your life now like?
Well, after, I'm going to say about 6 months of treatment here, I noticed that I was only itching on one arm. The other one had pretty much subsided, and after about 9 months or so, the other one subsided. So the itching disappeared, and it would reappear in other places at times, but never came back to my arms. And then it's basically disappeared. I don't have it anywhere on my body that I'm aware of. So I feel rather grateful, I have to say, that this thing has worked as well as it has.
So knowing this, would you consider then staying on a wellness program to maintain the success?
Well, here's another benefit from this. About 35 or so years ago, I very foolishly hurt my back doing something I shouldn't have done, and I herniated 2 discs in my lower back. Over the years, that would put me flat on my back once or twice a year in absolutely excruciating pain. I used to pray I never had to get up out of the bed. Since I retired, it hadn't been that bad, and probably stress was part of that problem. But I also noticed as my arms were improving that my back was straightening out. It always kind of turned a little bit towards my right side because of the way the discs had herniated. And I have a mirror at the end of my hallway, and when I get up in the morning, as I walk down to the bathroom, I can see myself, and my back was straighter. And one day it was perfectly straight, and I came in and mentioned it to Dr. Arbeitman, and he said, that's because the nerves on that side are awake again, and they're performing the function they should have been all these years. So yes, I would continue with wellness because it has other benefits.
What would you tell others that are considering trying upper cervical chiropractic, coming to see us here?
I would tell them to keep an open mind, first of all. I come from a family where there are medical doctors and dentists, and going back 50 years, when they went through medical school, or dental school, they came out with the attitude that chiropractic was a scam. And I think a lot of people thought that also. I never thought about it too much. But you have to keep an open mind, and you should listen to people, consult with people who have undergone chiropractic. And I think if you do, you'll find that everyone seems to be helped by it. I know I have been, and any attitude I might have had years ago is completely gone. My daughter goes to chiropractic. She's in South Carolina. It's helped her. She's got a bad back too. So there's no question in my mind, but you have to keep an open mind. Take the information, filter it, and make the right decision.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.